Hey there, fellow travelers. Welcome to our channel, where we believe that experiencing the world doesn't have to break the bank. Today, we're whisking you away to 5 incredible cities, each offering breathtaking views without the hefty price tag. So, tighten your backpack straps, grab your sense of adventure, and get ready to be inspired. And hey, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more travel tips and guides. Our first stop takes us to Portugal. A land of sun-drenched beaches, charming villages, and a history that whispers from every cobblestone. We're heading to Porto, a city draped along the hillsides of the Douro River, its colourful buildings reflecting in the water like a painter's palette. Porto is a city best explored on foot, getting happily lost in its maze of narrow, winding streets. As you wander, be sure to keep your eyes peeled for the intricate azulejo tiles that adorn many buildings, each telling a story of Portugal's rich past. But the real magic of Porto reveals itself along the Douro River. Picture this, the sun setting over the river, casting a golden glow on the iconic Dom Luís the Bridge, the air filled with the aroma of grilled sardines and the sweet melodies of fado music drifting from nearby cafes. Settle into a sidewalk cafe, sip on a glass of port wine, it's practically the law here, and savor a pastel de nata, a creamy custard tart that's as iconic as the city itself. Porto is a haven for those looking to soak up culture without draining their wallets. One of my favorite ways to experience the soul of Porto is by taking a leisurely stroll through the Ribeira district. Imagine colorful houses with wrought iron balconies, laundry fluttering in the breeze, the scent of freshly baked bread wafting from local bakeries. It's an experience that will stay with you long after you've said adios to this captivating city. From Portugal, we journey eastward to the heart of Europe, to a city that straddles the majestic Danube River, Budapest. Often called the Paris of the East, Budapest is a city of grandeur and grace. With a history as rich and layered as the Dobos cake you'll want to devour in one of its charming cafes. But Budapest isn't just about opulent architecture and delicious pastries, it's also a city of surprising affordability, offering an abundance of budget-friendly experiences that will leave you breathless. One of the best ways to get your bearings in Budapest is to climb to the top of Fisherman's Bastion. From this fairy tale-like lookout point, you'll be rewarded with panoramic views of the city that will take your breath away. Gaze out over the Danube River, its waters reflecting the sky like a ribbon of liquid silver, and let your eyes wander over the city's iconic landmarks. The Hungarian Parliament building, a neo-Gothic masterpiece, and Buda Castle perched majestically on the opposite bank. Speaking of Buda Castle, no trip to Budapest is complete without a visit to this historic landmark. While you can certainly pay to explore the castle's museums and galleries, I encourage you to simply wander its grounds, soaking up the atmosphere and enjoying the stunning views of the city below. And for a truly unique Budapest experience, head to one of the city's famed thermal baths. Imagine slipping into steaming waters, the heat melting away your travel weariness as you gaze up at the sky through the ornate dome of a centuries-old bathhouse. It's an experience that's both relaxing and invigorating and surprisingly affordable. Our next adventure takes us to Poland, a land of resilience, beauty and pierogies. More on those delicious dumplings later. We're setting our sights on Krakow, a city that has weathered the storms of history and emerged as a vibrant tapestry of medieval architecture, charming squares, and a youthful energy that's just contagious. Krakow is a city best explored on foot, its cobblestone streets leading you past colourful buildings, hidden courtyards, and horse-drawn carriages that seem to have time-travelled straight from a bygone era. As you wander, be sure to keep your eyes peeled for the intricate details that adorn many buildings, remnants of Krakow's rich past. One of the best ways to get a sense of Krakow's history is to visit Wawel Castle, a sprawling complex that has served as the residence of Polish royalty for centuries. While you can certainly pay to tour the castle's opulent interiors, I encourage you to simply wander its grounds, soaking up the atmosphere and enjoying the panoramic views of the city below. From Wawel Hill, make your way down to Krakow's Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's a feast for the senses. Here you'll find yourself surrounded by colorful townhouses, charming cafes, and street musicians filling the air with melodies that seem to echo the city's history. At the heart of the old town lies Rynek Gluni, one of the largest medieval squares in Europe. Grab a seat at one of the many outdoor cafes that line the square and simply soak up the atmosphere. Watch as street performers entertain the crowds, listen to the clip-clop of horse-drawn carriages, and admire the architectural grandeur of St. Mary's Basilica, its twin towers piercing the sky. And speaking of food, Krakow is a haven for budget-conscious foodies. Our journey now takes us to Southeast Asia, to a city that pulsates with energy, charm, and the aroma of pho, that soul-satisfying Vietnamese noodle soup that's as ubiquitous as it is delicious. Welcome to Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam, a city where ancient traditions meet modern life in a captivating blend. Hanoi is a city of contrasts, where the frenetic energy of motorbike-filled streets gives way to the tranquil beauty of ancient temples and serene lakes. It's a city best explored on foot, allowing yourself to get lost in its maze of narrow alleyways, bustling markets and hidden courtyards. One of the best ways to escape the urban hustle and find a moment of peace in Hanoi is to visit Hoan Kiem Lake. This picturesque lake is an oasis of calm in the heart of the city, its shores lined with ancient temples, shady trees, and locals practicing Tai Chi. Rent a paddle boat and glide across the lake's tranquil waters, taking in the views of the surrounding city. Keep an eye out for the iconic Turtle Tower, a small pagoda that sits on a tiny islet in the lake, and listen for the sound of traditional Vietnamese music drifting from the nearby Ngoc Son Temple. Speaking of temples, Hanoi is home to a wealth of religious sites, each offering a glimpse into Vietnam's spiritual heritage. One of the most impressive is the Temple of Literature, a Confucian temple that dates back to the 11th century. Wander through its serene courtyards, admire its intricate architecture, and soak up the peaceful atmosphere. And for a truly unique experience, visit the One Pillar Pagoda, a small wooden temple that sits atop a single pillar in the middle of a pond. Our final adventure takes us to North America, to a city that pulsates with an energy that's both intoxicating and inspiring. Welcome to Mexico City, a metropolis that seamlessly blends ancient history with modern vibrancy, offering a sensory feast that will captivate your imagination. Mexico City is a city of contrasts, where ancient Aztec ruins stand in the shadows of towering skyscrapers, and traditional markets burst with color and life alongside sleek art galleries and trendy cafes. It's a city that rewards exploration, inviting you to wander its diverse neighborhoods, each with its own unique character and charm. One of the best ways to get a sense of Mexico City's grandeur is to visit Chapultepec Park, one of the largest urban parks in the world. This sprawling green oasis is home to everything from ancient castles and museums to a zoo and a boating lake. Stroll along its tree-lined paths, admire the colorful murals that adorn many of its buildings, and soak up the lively atmosphere. And for breathtaking views of the city, climb to the top of Chapultepec Castle, a 19th century castle that sits atop Chapultepec Hill, offering panoramic vistas that stretch for miles. From Chapultepec Park, venture into the heart of Mexico City's historic center, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's home to a treasure trove of architectural gems. Marvel at the Palacio de Bellas Artes, a stunning Art Nouveau and Art Deco masterpiece, and be awed by the sheer scale of the Zocalo, one of the largest city squares in the world. And for a taste of Mexico City's vibrant art scene, head to the Museo Frida Kahlo, the former home of the iconic Mexican painter Frida Kahlo. Explore her colorful home, admire her powerful self-portraits, and learn about her fascinating life and legacy. And there you have it, 5 incredible cities, each offering breathtaking views and unforgettable experiences without breaking the bank. Remember, travel doesn't have to be expensive to be enriching. It's about embracing new cultures, connecting with people from all walks of life, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning your next budget-friendly adventure today. Thanks for watching. We hope you found your next budget-friendly travel destination. Safe travels, and see you in the next video.